5 on your side at 6. Focused on you.
We start tonight with exclusive video of a human trafficking suspect in handcuffs. Police say he promised to sponsor his cousin from India who wanted to attend a U.S. college. Instead, St. Charles County investigators say he held the 20-year-old captive, forced him to work, and brutally beat him. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Ann Allred. The victim was rescued yesterday at a home in Defiance after a Good Samaritan tipped off police. Now 3 suspects are under arrest, charged with crimes including kidnapping and assault. We begin our team coverage with Justina Coronel, and she is live from the St. Charles County Courthouse, where prosecutors discussed the case today. Justina.
Yeah, the prosecuting attorney described some of the details in this case as animalistic. Now, the 20-year-old victim is in the hospital with multiple injuries from head to toe, and the 3 suspects are currently in jail. Now, yesterday afternoon, photojournalist Sam Belk captured exclusive video showing the main suspect in handcuffs at the police station. Now, his name is Venkatesh Reddy Sadaru, and police say the victim is his cousin. 2 others are also charged, 27-year-old Nikhil Penmasta and 23-year-old Sraban Penumecha. Now, the victim told police he came here on a student visa to attend college. Sadaru, who is his cousin, promised to sponsor him. Instead, the victim says he was forced to do Sadaru's job and chores, even giving him 2-hour massages every night without pay. He says the abuse started in April and lasted until this week. Now, during that time, he says he was savagely assaulted, given limited food, and forced to sleep on an unfinished basement. The St. Charles County prosecuting attorney said Sadaru would sometimes watch as the other men abused the victim, his cousin.
Sadaru would actually sometimes call the other 2 defendants in this case and have him beat him over a live feed to him so that he could watch it. And if he didn't hear the guy, our victim, in screaming in enough pain, he would have him beat him harder.
Now, police say this is a see something, say something case. It was actually a concerned citizen that noticed something wrong and reported this case to police to investigate. Now, the victim is currently in the hospital with multiple injuries, and police tell us that he was actually able to contact his family this morning and talk to his mom. As for the suspects, they're currently in jail being held without bond. Reporting in St. Charles County, Justina Cornell, 5 on your side.
Our team coverage continues with a closer look at the main suspect in this case. Our I-team found he has significant influence overseas, including ties to a political party. Our Christine Byers is here to show us what she's uncovered.
Mike and Ann, Venkatesh Sadaru's website describes him as a member of a, quote, renowned family with a business background and immense knowledge on business management, unquote. Investigators say those connections made it even more difficult for the victim, believed to be his cousin, to escape.
According to court documents, the victim in this case told investigators that Sadaru was wealthy and a powerful man in India. He allegedly has political and law enforcement connections overseas. Investigators confirmed to the I-team that the man pictured on this website is Sadaru. One page describes him as a warrior of the YSRCP, which translates to the Youth, Labor, and Farmer Congress Party. The U.S. Library of Congress describes it as a centrist nationalist political party and the 5th largest in India. It's only existed for about a decade. The site also says Sadaru formed and runs a task force to protect people from a previous Indian regime. The Instagram page linked from the website has photographs of its members with the current Indian Prime Minister. And that page calls Sadaru a die-hard follower and classifies him as a politician. Other videos posted on the website show public gatherings and rallies across the region. Charging documents allege the other 2 suspects in the case were also considered wealthy, which is why the victim in this case was too afraid to go to police, fearing he would be killed.
Now, this is obviously a fresh investigation, so there are still some details we don't know, including this man's connection to our area. We have confirmed the main suspect owned 3 homes in the St. Louis area, the one in Defiance, one in O'Fallon, and another in Dardenne Prairie. But what led him here is still unclear.
Christine, thanks. Well, we needed the rain, and we're finally getting some. Chief Meteorologist Scott Kamala is here with our Weather First forecast.
And that rain picking up on schedule this evening, Mike and Ann, and we're going to see it continue to do so as we head through the remainder of the evening. Rain becoming more widespread, and that means we'll eventually see some ponding on the roads, if not seeing that in a few places already. Live look over in Edwardsville right now. Roads damp there, too. You haven't seen much in the way of heavier rain there, but it's trying to get into the metro area now, picking up in West St. Louis and southern St. Louis County over into St. Clair and Monroe County. You really start to pick it up now as you head down 55, as well as 61, southern parts of Jefferson County, and then down and along and south of 44. It's part of a larger area of rain that continues to fill in, become steadier, and spreading to the northeast. Our timeline on this brings that steady shield of rain in here through the evening hours into the overnight. Most of the steadier rain will push out before daybreak tomorrow morning, so this is mostly an overnight scenario, but the rain increasing in intensity, maybe even a rumble of thunder. Look for those wet roads to continue with some standing water developing, and it'll be fairly breezy, which means tonight with those winds out of the south-southeast, it stays mild in the 40s. We'll see in a few minutes to talk about the weekend, Mike.
And you can get the Weather First forecast sent to your phone anytime. Just text the word weather to 314-425-5355, and we will send you a link. A community in the Metro East is urging people to slow down and move over for emergency vehicles.
It comes after a tow operator was killed while trying to remove a broken down car from the highway. It happened on Interstate 255 southbound at mile marker 6 near Dupo on Wednesday morning. 5 Interside's Diamond Palmer is live at the Prairie DuPont Fire Department, where the victim also worked as a volunteer firefighter. Diamond.
Well, Ann and Mike, Illinois State Police has confirmed to us that the person killed in this crash was 57-year-old Wade Bivens. His friends confirmed to us that he had 3 daughters, a wife, and grandchildren.
It's still a shock. Wade was, you couldn't just call him just a friend. He was more than a friend. It was family.
Monroe County is mourning one of their own. 57-year-old tow truck operator Wade Bivens was hit and killed by another driver Wednesday morning around 10. Wade was working for Paw Paw Towing, responding to a broken car on the right shoulder of Interstate 255 southbound at mile marker 6 near Dupo. Police say Wade was hit when he walked around the left side of the tow truck. Captain Kyle Fouch with the Prairie DuPont Fire Department was a close friend to Wade. He says the accidents need to stop.
This is happening far too often now.
East Carondelet's Mayor Herb Simmons, also a friend of Wade. He wants more legislation in place for protecting people like him.
If you're driving down the interstate and you see a red light ahead, that usually tells you that may be an officer up there or something. Now they see a yellow light, they think it's a utility truck or street work, which they're important, don't get me wrong. But they see that flashing yellow light and it's kind of like, oh, so what?
Wade not only was a tow truck driver, but a volunteer firefighter with the Prairie DuPont Fire Department. He'd been with the service since the 80s, often helping out with fish fries and holiday parties in between helping people on their worst days.
Wade would be the one who want to jump in the ambulance and go to the hospital with that person, and here in the community the same thing.
Simmons and Fouch want people to know one thing when they see any flashing lights.
If you see a car on the side of the road, just move over.
Paw Paw's Towing tells me that they are devastated by Wade's loss, and they say they will be holding a procession in his honor on December 6th. Live here in the Metro East, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
Coming up, Fontbonne University taking drastic measures to balance the budget. The number of degree programs being dropped.
Plus, repairs to a well-traveled stretch of I-55 hit a roadblock. The reason the detour is going to last another year.
You can help make the holidays a little happier for a child in foster care. We're teaming up with the Foster and Adoptive Care Coalition for the Little Wishes campaign. You can purchase a gift online or attend the in-person shopping day this Saturday at Circle of Knowledge. That's in Sunset Hills. Visit ksdk.com/littlewishes for more information.